Hello everybody and welcome to A Homes Near You. Now today I'm going to call upon a debate that I had at work with a couple of my colleagues, so shout out to you guys. We were debating the Celebrations chocolates. Where would you rank them? Which one's the best? Which one's the worst? Which ones are absolutely pointless and useless? Which ones are alright? Well, you know what time it is. It's tier list time. Let's whack those bad boys into a grid. This is A Homes Near You. Let's go. Homes near you. Right, let's just do it then, shall we? I'm in my dressing gown and we're ready to go. Garnacho has just scored again for Manchester United. Will this one count? Let's find out. Let's do this. I'm sacrificing watching my beloved football team to do a Celebrations chocolate tier list. So thank me later for the content. I put you guys first. And also, we're shit to watch at the moment. Anyway, moving on. Here's our tier list. Here are our chocolates. We had a little chat about this at work, as I mentioned in the intro, so I've got some preconceived ideas. But of course, this is going to be done somewhat on the fly as well. So let's see how we go. Number one, the first one is Bounty. Now, it's cliche to put Bounty at the bottom. And I think a lot of people will do that. I think a lot of people will just, close their minds, look at that and go, Bounty, D tier. It's always the last one that's left in the box. It's a bit quirky to like Bounty, and people will be like, yeah, I'm not having that. And I'm one of them people. Fuck Bounty. Into the D tier you go. Yeah, Bounty's not having it. On the contrary, S tier. This is my favourite one. Gooey caramel. I love Galaxy chocolate. It's class, it's silky, it's melt in the mouth, it's gooey, it's oozy, it's sexy. God tier, S tier, bosh. The Galaxy block. Okay, the Galaxy block, the raw Galaxy chocolate. I do like Galaxy chocolate, but when you look at what it's competing with, it's in between B and C for me. It's mid. It's just a block of chocolate. A block of very nice chocolate. But I don't know, man. I don't know. C tier for now. We'll see how we go. Mars is exceptionally mid for me. So let's just do this. Let's do this tactically, right? Let's work this tactically. Milky Way and Mars are extremely comparable to me and very similar, and there's not much difference between them that I can detect. They're pretty much the same thing. They do the same job for me. Do I put them therefore in the same tier? This sort of thing matters in life. I'm going to think about that. I'm going to come back to Mars and Milky Way because they've stumped me a bit. Snickers, I think Snickers are solid. Snickers are solid. I'm going to put the Snickers in the B tier. I think mid's a bit harsh, but it's not A. It's not a top tier chocolate. It's just good. Don't mind the Snickers, get some nuts, it's alright, B tier. The Malteser Teasers, now this is my second favourite one, and I think it's going in the S. Yeah, it's going in the S. I know you'll be like, there will be people watching this, I can think of a couple, who will be like, well, you can't just put two things in the S. You can't do that. You can't do that. Yes, I can. Caramel and Maltesers are top tier, S tier actually, because top tier is down there. Actually, does caramel deserve to be in a tier on its own? Is caramel in its own league? Yeah, it is. It is. I love the Malteser Teaser. I think it's. I like Maltesers. I like the chocolate, the full Malteser Teasers bar. It's good. I like it. It's definitely my second favourite in the celebrations. But is it as good as a Galaxy Caramel? No. Does it deserve to be in the same tier as a Galaxy Caramel? No. Galaxy Caramel is top tier chocolate, world level shit. So that's going in S tier. Malteser Teasers, close but no cigar. It's got a bit of crunch to it, but what I like to do with this one is let it melt in the mouth a bit, so it melts down just to the biscuity, Maltesery bit, and then you crack on with that. Top tier, but just missing out. Moving now down to Twix. Twix is a B tier. But I prefer a Twix to a Snickers, so I'm going to put Twix at the top of the mid-tier. Someone said to me, and I can't remember who exactly said this, that it was just like a bit too biscuity. Nah, it's got caramel in the middle, it's got chocolate around the outside. Yeah, it's got a bit of biscuitness to it, whatever. I like them, they're nice, they're all right. And I've made my mind up. Mars and Milky Way just don't do much for me. I'm going in C. Milky Way ahead of Mars, but meh. They're just a bit meh to me, those two. They're just a bit meh. So I think that's the list. I think that's the list. I think that's the list. Is it the list? Am I going to make any last minute adjustments at this point? I've gone bam, I've gone right in there, you know, to the point. Oosh. And sometimes you should just stick with that. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut and let it be, let it be. The only thing I'm thinking is sort of around this area. But yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Going to stick with that. Just going to stick with that. Just going to stick with that. Thanks so much for watching. That is the Celebrations chocolates ranked correctly. There's no other opinions that are correct. But if you do want to try and let them fly, stick them in the comments below. Shout at me if you disagree. And we'll see what we all think. You're all great. Subscribe, like the video, and also follow me on Twitch. My username is currently Child of the Knobs. I'm going to change it to a homes near you in 1 week and 5 days when it lets me. So that they match up, but I'll do my streaming and my gaming on Twitch, and then I kind of chop it up and put it on YouTube. Follow me, lots of love. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. I hope you have a great new year, and I hope 2024 is the one for you. Speak to you soon.